What is going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everyone out there is doing well. As for myself, I am doing pretty good. Trying to get back settled in here at the house, here at the Ponderosa. Took a quick trip home to California this weekend. Good trip. Saw some family, saw some old friends that I had not seen since I moved to Florida, and saw some classmates that I hadn't seen since I graduated high school, which was many moons ago. So it was an all-around good trip. Got around to golf in with my brother. So well spent time there in California, but back here at the house, back getting settled in, as I said, and wanted to get a video done. Actually made a video while I was in California, made one at the hotel one day, just never did get it posted. So I doubt I will post that video, but wanted to get a video done today. Just kind of letting y'all know where I am at in this trading journey that I am doing. Still trading, not trading in any prop accounts right now. Not sure what the deal is with these prop firms right now. So I'm betting on myself. I am betting on myself. Can't trade with ProfitTrade. We'll look at that here in a second. Apex, I'm done with Apex. I actually passed a $50,000 PA account one night, just wanting to trade and not just wanting to like be trading in a sim, which what Apex is a sim. So I said I'd buy an eval, passed it, and then I thought about it. And I said, do I really want to spend the money to turn this into a PA account when I know with their new rules, they just gonna put me on probation? Like, really? Y'all gonna put me on probation like I'm a criminal or something? Nah, I'm not about to waste no $85. So that account is just sitting there. I really just want to close Apex altogether. Top Step is still a fairly viable option. I do have 2 combine accounts with Top Step. Actually, Top Step X accounts, and I bought those when Top Step had a deal that was $4.99 per month. Still have 2 of those. At the time, they would let you buy 5 of them. I passed 3 of them, converted them to Expresses, kaboomed them, trading pretty much the way that I traded a couple of months ago. If I had those PAs right now, they wouldn't be kaboomed, but that's the learning process of trading. And then I have 1 account in this market. I got my charts pulled up in front of me, and I missed an entry at 22,296, and the market's right now at 22,320. Sucks, because I said I'm not going to trade this time of evening. Sticking to my guns, y'all. But let's go ahead. Let's jump on over to ProfitTrade real quick. We'll take a look at that, and then we'll see what I mean when I said I am betting on myself. So I'm already over here in the dashboard for ProfitTrade. See, I still have a $50,000 PA account. We see that PA account is still payment or payout under review. Now, ProfitTrade. Me and ProfitTrade started off. We had a good relationship. Very good. So I can't really say too many bad things about them. And it's not just because I am an affiliate, y'all. I saw in the comments, people was like, oh, you affiliate, so you kind of get what you want out of them. Nah, so I'm really just like a small fish in a big pond when it comes to affiliates. But scroll on down. I had 4 PA accounts. Actually, I think I had 5. I had a 25K account that I kaboomed. But 4 PA accounts that we see down here. First one, payout, $2,100, October 28th. Second one, payout, $2,300. Not sure when that one was. Next one, they refused it, $1,500. Refused to pay out. Emailed. I made a video. It's on my channel about that. CEO reached out to me. We had a conversation. I sent him some documentation, sent him some information showing like, no, I'm not a high frequency trader. I'm not a bot. I'm not an algo. I'm just a dude that has a certain way of trading that I trade. Provided that information. He looked it over, said, okay, you dispelled our thoughts that you were trading and like trying to take advantage of our situation. We will reverse and reinstate the account and we'll send you your payment. Still waiting. Still in a refused state. Email to prove it. And then we see the one that I have right now, $1,400 payout, still waiting to be confirmed. ProfitTrade sending out updates periodically. Are there really updates? Not really. It's not really giving an update. It's just trying to explain their situation. So left in limbo. Can't trade that account because you can't trade until the payout has been confirmed and the money has been removed from the account. So that left me with the option of betting on myself. What do I mean by betting on myself? Took a portion of this money that they had paid me. No, didn't go out and buy a Lambo with it. I didn't go out and buy a little Cutlass with it. I didn't go out and buy nothing with it. It went in the bank. So took a small portion of it. Small portion meaning like $2,000. And I transferred that over to my Tradovate account. So I'll pull up Tradovate and we'll take a look at that. So be right back. All right, we have Tradovate pulled up. And if you're not familiar with Tradovate, Tradovate is a broker that you can use to trade futures with. May be able to trade some other things with, but I use it to trade futures. They were bought out by NinjaTrader. And NinjaTrader to me is a better platform. So I use NinjaTrader to trade my cash account. I use NinjaTrader to trade Apex when I did trade Apex. And I use NinjaTrader to trade regular Top Step accounts. So what I did was I said, I'm going to kind of stray away from prop firms right now until I see what ProfitTrade is going to do. And like I said, Top Step X is an option. I do have 2 combines that I can use with them, but I do trade better when I'm only trading one account. So that one account ended up being a cash account. Transferred $2,000 over into my account. And let us see, we'll go out. We'll just say this month is the 17th. So this should give me everything on cash history, and we'll say go. And there you go. You see that on 12/12, this account had basically $57 in it. I try to keep a little bit of money because they charge you $4, like $4 a month for data feed. I pay the data feed. What the heck? But you see this deposit right here hit the account on 12/12 at 2 o'clock in the morning. I woke up. I said, oh, good job. My money is there. I started trading like right around 7 o'clock. 7 is one of my sweet spot times. I like trading at 7. That's when that's when most retailers come online and can start trading. If you would Thinkorswim or Schwab, you can start trading at 7 o'clock. I remember Webull would let you start trading at 4 o'clock. I'm not sure if they still do that, but most retailers come online at 7 o'clock. Adds liquidity to the market. That's when I like to kind of sit down and start trading. So started taking some trades. See, we got hit with fees because we started at 2057. We got it up to 61, 66, just chomping away at it, trying to do what we was doing in the prop firms. Because my thought was the same way that I traded ProfitTrade is the same way I'm going to trade this cash account. I've said it in videos before. Prop firms get you with the large amount that they tell you the account is. $50,000 account, $100,000 account, $150,000 account. But then your drawdown on a $50,000 account is like $2,000 or $2,500. So is it really a $50,000 account? No. It's a $2,500 account with buying power of a $50,000 account designed to kaboom you. It's designed for you to take large position sizes, NQ sizes off rip. And those accounts aren't really set up to sustain those big losses. So my strategy, what I had started doing about 2 months ago, October-ish, was I heeded my man Sparks' advice and I started trading M and Qs, y'all. And that changed the game up drastically for me. That's how I was able to pass the ProfitTrade accounts fairly easy. And after passing them, it allowed me to kind of scale my way back down into M and Qs and get some payouts. The one thing with me with Top Step, what always hurts me is I always trade Top Step with NQs. I don't know what it is. The mentality, my mindset just changes. Oh, I'm in a Top Step account. I'm trading with NQs. If I go back over there, no, I'm going to trade the same way that I've been trading the last 2 months. Same way that got me 2 payouts, 1 refused, bullshiggity. And now I'm still waiting on 1. But yeah, as you can see, just small little green days. Small green days. Let's take a look at the performance. Let's look and see what we have done since December 12th. And then I want to look at maybe a couple of trades that I took today. So I'm going to come over to performance. Same thing. I'm going to keep it set to this month, even though we know that prior to the 12th, couldn't trade the account. Cash accounts. If you want to trade a cash account, if you want to, you can start trading with as little as $200. Do I recommend it? No. Minimum $500. And that's really going to allow you to take 1 or 2 MNQs. If you can, $1,000. That gives you a little more room. Basically, the way that Tradovate works, you could take 1 MNQ for every $100 that you got in the account. People look at MNQ's price, 22,316, and they're like, I don't got the money for that. You do. Did you hear what I said? 1 MNQ, $100 in the account. As soon as you get in the drawdown, they're going to start sending you emails saying that you about to be margined out. That's why I say $500. You could take 2 MNQs and not worry about getting hit with the auto liquidations and things of that. $1,000, comfortable. $2,000. Let's see what you could do with $2,000. I'll show you what I did with $2,000 since the 12th of December. So we'll go. So here, this is my report. It's just showing what I have done. Gross profits, $2,311. Actually, let's come over here and look. Profitable trades, we made $4,169. We gave back $1,858. $800 of this was straight boneheaded. me not paying attention to detail. I need to get a checklist written out again, because I'll turn on the computer and think that it's set up the way I need it to do. Go try to get right into a trade. When I say boneheaded, remember I said I only trade MNQs? I was trading at the airport the other night coming home. Opened the laptop up, loaded NinjaTrader, saw the charts at a very nice position. Click, click. That click, click should have been 2 MNQs. It was 2 NQs. Trade went in my direction just a little bit, up $50. Instead of me saying, oh, snaps, and getting out of the trade, I was like, oh, I'm in 2 NQs. I'm about to get paid. Nope. Trade went against me. Still didn't get out. Could have took a small loss. Could have got out. I didn't. I let that trade go against me $800, y'all. So 800 of this was one trade, 2 NQs. Come on over here to wins versus losses. This is what drives my trade style. 88, batting 88%, y'all. But that's because I get in and I somewhat get out. I get in and I somewhat get out. 11% losing trade. So nice stats there. Big loser. We see it right there. This here just showing P&L with cumulative, or cumulative without fees. So you see, we started off green. Nice. We took a hit, went down 263, and we've been green ever since then. We have not looked back. This over here is showing you cumulative with fees. So up here it says gross 2378. We see right here total P&L after commissions and fees $1,788. We have almost doubled this account in less than a week. So 285 trades, 578 contracts. Average trade time 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes. Longest trade time 1 hour and 8 minutes. That's that one that I was stupid, y'all. I was green, and it was like, if I give back this money, I'll still be green. So I put the stop where I thought that it should not. If it broke that, it was over. It was over. It was a done deal. That was like $800. And that's where you see this big dip. See where I'm up like $918, and then I take it all the way down to I'm only up like $100 right there. It's $800. Big hit, y'all. Massive. Had I not had that hit, we'd probably be doubled. We'd probably have doubled this account. Let's see here. It just shows P&L distribution. Not really sure on that one. Let's come over here. P&L per time of day. We see 10 o'clock. That's a good time. I like that. We see 8:30. Another good time. That's when liquidity gets in. That's when volatility. 7 o'clock. Just spoke on 7 o'clock. That's ugly. I was at the airport. It's ugly. Ugly. Or no. That's the airport one. Look at that, $810. But it's showing that 3 o'clock is not a good time for me. 3 o'clock is not a good time. And then we'll come over here. But 3:30 is a banger time. 3:30 is a banger of a time. And then come down here and it just shows the trades. Small gains. 650, lose $2, make 15. Small gains. So that's the nature of the beast, y'all. Bet on yourself if you can. We're going to see what we can do. Think about that. Had this just been a eval account, I would just now be working my way up to passing the eval. I'm to the good $1,700. That's my money. My plan is to get up to 100% and pull that money out. And now I'm just playing with house money. I put my money back in the bank and I'll play with house money. But let's go ahead. Let's see. What's another one that we can look at? Account balance history. Yeah, there we go. So this just shows you what we did each day. So we look, remember how I said the account had 57 bucks? That 2,300 hit on the 12th. We made $322.80 that day. Next day, made $523. Didn't trade on the 14th. 16th, $345. This was the red day, $345. So even after making $800 or losing $800, y'all, when I got home and I thought about it, I said I lost $800 on a boneheaded decision. Sit down, trade the way you're supposed to trade, and dig yo out the mud. Get out the mud. So that's what I did. And I finished the day up $345.42. This is today. Today, it's almost felt like I call it a broken slot machine. Like, solid day. $546. That puts us up $37.96. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna jump on over to these charts real quick. I'm gonna show you my new layout, show you how I got my screen set up. I'm here in the in my office, and in my office I have 3 monitors, but I don't even need 3 monitors to trade, y'all. This is all on one screen. This is not clipped like from other screens laid on top of each other. You see the Thinkorswim layout in the background, and then I just have top step charts on top. So like that's 5-minute chart. It's usually a 15-minute chart. That's blocking that. This is the dome. And then behind that, that's like the hourly chart. I got a data box and then accounts information here just so I can see my accounts. And that's all I need to see. I don't really mark up the Tradovate charts, even though Tradovate's drawing tools and all of that almost as nice as it's probably is nicer than Thinkorswim's, to be honest. Executing trades better than Thinkorswim, but it's just easier for me to mark up Thinkorswim because I'm used to it. So 1-minute chart, 5-minute chart. If I need to do anything with the 15, I can either minimize this because I have these set to be always on top. So I can click up here and it's not going to make these remove. They're all set to always be on top. But if I need to fool with a 15-minute chart or hourly chart, I just come up here, switch that to 15 minutes. See how junky the 15 minutes is? I hadn't gone back and deleted all of these intraday channels. People be like, man, them channels look crazy. They might look crazy, but they make me money, y'all. They make me money. And that's what's important, right? It ain't how the chart looks. It's how you're able to function with it. But yeah, so this is my layout. One screen. I used to keep these right here over on the screen to my left, but what that caused me to have to do is be looking to the left when I'm getting in and out of a trade, taking my eyes off of this main chart right here, which the 1 minute is what I like to use. 5-minute, there's data on the 5-minute that I like to see. I was able to incorporate that. I want to know where the 5-minute 10 EMA is at. That's the green broken line. I want to know where the 5-minute 20 EMA is at. That's the magenta broken line. And then 5-minute channels, if I draw them on a 5-minute chart, they will come over and populate on my 1-minute chart. So that's what we did. And that's how we use it. But let me go ahead. Let me pull up the trades for today. Position history, no. There we go. That's what we want to see. And I'm going to go over here and add a filter field. There we go. So it only shows me orders that got filled. And we'll start at the morning time. And I'm actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and blow up. I'm going to have to minimize that. I'm going to blow up. So we're just looking at the 1 minute chart. I'll minimize, and take that off always on top. And there we go. So we're looking at just the 1 minute chart. And I just want to look at a couple of these trades today, y'all. So bear with me. First trade of the morning, I took at 650. Remember I said I like to sit down about 645 and kind of just see what the market is doing, see where it's at. And that's what I did. Sat down about 640, 645. I got in the first trade at 647. So we're going to come on over to the 647 candle right there. And we'll start dropping arrows. I got in this at 382. So 382. We'll drop it right there. And I got in to about 4 right there. I added one more, a little lower, 381. So not much lower, but the play right here, let's bring that out. You'll notice I got 2 magenta channels. These are 5-minute channels, 5-minute channels. And I have found myself playing more reversals off the channel probably than I should be, but it's profitable. It works. So this was coming down. I started averaging in as this was coming down. This also is probably the 200. It's not quite thick as I like to see it. So that I know that it's the 200. There we go. So we thicken that up. So this was coming down. I'm expecting this to bounce off of the 200. But down here is my like base. This is my base. So I'm in. I get the move that I want. I get out of the first one at 87. So I'm out right there. Trying to see because it doesn't show me getting out of all of them right there. We get out of the on the backhand side. 1217 at 650. So where's 650? When we get out of the rest of them on this side of the move, as this was rejecting this money zone right here. This is what Spark calls the money zone. It then kind of stuck to where I call it the money zone. Really just a crossover. So fast crossed below the slow. You see how I made that cloud in there red, and then inside of that, we call it the money zone. Off of the fast, it should reject and come back down. If it breaks over it, see how I turned it green right there. But that was my first trade of the morning. So let's scroll on up. Let's see what the next one was. And these things are all out of order. All out of order. Because the next one showing that I took it 706 in 6 seconds. So let's come on over. Main thing I'm trying to do is look at the entries. So 706. Got in at 22,365. 22,365. So getting in right there. Let's look at it. So I went long, came up, it pulled back, came up, flushed out, and it broke below the channel. So now I'm going short. So that was my first one, 706. I get in another one like a second later. So I add another one up in there somewhere. Let's scroll down. Keep on scrolling because this is, I don't know, this is not making sense. And I'm trying to see, how does it let you know if you are long? Oh, there it go. It's telling me that those are buys. So let me see, 706. Let me go back up. Fill time. Probably should have looked at this prior to. So these are actually sales off of a move from up there. So let me see, 706. When did I get in these? Okay, there we go. 7 o'clock. I got in at 22,396. Let's see what that says. 7 o'clock. 22,396. That makes more sense right there. So initially getting in short right here, 7 o'clock. I take another one, 701, as this is flushing out. 701 is this candle here. As this is flushing out, and I'm exiting the positions right here at 706. That makes all the sense in the world because I'm buying. It's just they have, this is weird. So I'm about to figure out how you can sort this by fill time. Because if you look at this chart, it's just it's wacky. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Then I'll probably wrap this one up because we already passed my 20 minutes. And I kind of want to see if I can sort it out. But look, notice 650, 647, 47, 50. Then it jumps to 48. Then it jumps to 50, 49, 59, 701, 59. So it's kind of hard for me to match up the times on which trades is which trades because the times are all over the place. But look like I took some good trades. I'll probably go through these a little more after I wrap this video up just to see how I was doing. But on that note, I am going to wrap this one up and kept y'all a little bit longer than I usually do. If you're still here, I appreciate it. Y'all are the true heroes that make this thing work. As always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't hit that like button, please do so. Doesn't cost you a thing. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. Are y'all out there still trading prop firms? If you are, which ones are y'all using? I did see some other ones online. I almost thought about checking them out, but then I said, nah, man, let me take a couple of dollars, put it into a cash account, and let me bet on myself. So anybody out there doing that as well, trading a cash account? I did see some people in my comments telling me like, man, you should be just trading a cash account. I was, but at the time I was doing decent with ProfitTrade. Why put my own capital on the line when pass an eval for 30, 40 bucks, call it 59 at the most on an express, or whatever they was calling it at the time. And then another 85 on the PA fee. I might be in it for 200 bucks max. And then I trade smart and I can get a payout. Why not use their money? But if the well is dried up, I'm going to put some of the money, because I'm still using their money, right? I'm taking payouts and I'm putting that in the cash account. So my thought process is always never to use my own money, even as a businessman. That's something that I kind of learned early on. It's like, even if you got the money, still use the bank's money, especially if they're going to give it to you next to nothing free. First few machines that I bought for my embroidery business, I paid cash for. They were small, used, didn't hurt my pockets. Used those for a couple of years. I had a business come over to me and say, man, you need to get you a new machine. We'll finance it for 0 interest. Bet. I had the money in the bank to buy it outright. But why? Why? They're going to sell it to me for no interest. All I got to do is make the payments. Sign me up. Put this thing on auto draft so I don't forget to make a payment, and then y'all hit me with 55% interest. That's how they'll try to get you. But as long as you make that payment on time, it's gravy. And I linked it straight to my bank account. I don't want no funny business with a credit card getting not declined, but a credit card like getting stolen or lost or something, and then I gotta update it, and then the card number changes. Ask me how I know. So I run those straight through my bank account. Pull it out of my bank every month and let me get that free money, because that's what it is at that point. Free money. But on that note, I'm up out of here, y'all. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. Probably won't be trading first thing in the morning. Got to work one of these little part-time jobs that I do for the benefits. Peace.